What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of The Oval, Season 3, Episode 17, Get a Grip. Let me tell you this. I'm not even gonna do what I usually do when it comes to this certain thing because y'all already know how I feel about it. Um, we pick up with the Sharon and Hunter storyline, all right? I'm disgusted to my core, okay? I really wish they would go ahead and let this thing play out and just exit out of it and go to something else because it's getting on my nerves. The fact that we have to watch this during Black History Month, this man trying to make this woman, this black woman, a whore. Okay, I'm just not here for it, And the way he spoke to Dale, baby, Shimmer said, "How'd you get up in here?" "I'm the president, baby." I said, "Oh, okay, bitch. That's how you feel." Meanwhile, Dale was standing there. He was like, "I'm Dale." He was like, "Okay." He was like, "Well, is he kind of slow?" I said, "Hold on now. Listen, y'all gotta stop. All right, he is in the state of shock because he don't know what's about to happen. All right, you're so called the president of the United States, and you just coming up in this pharmacy, and you're coming after Sharon. Now I can't remember if if Sharon told Dale all of what happened, but at the same time, it'll be jarring if you saw the leader of the free world up in this little pharmacy with this person, and you're like, what? Basically, he just sitting there talking about have you thought about what I told you? Okay. Mind you, Dale said, "Bitch, we done met before." He said, "Listen, I don't remember." Because the president, Hunter, is only on pussy, okay? Like, he got pussy vision. And I hate to say it that way, but that's literally what it is, okay? Because he literally was standing right next to Sharon when he was talking to him, okay? Well, when he was talking to her, I should say. And, you know the whole, "Did you think about it, Chad? And, don't you want to see the apartment?" Sharon is not playing, okay? And I'm so glad, and I really hope that Sharon sticks to her ground, okay? Which makes me want to understand, and it kind of makes me wonder with the Denise situation, because she do get brought up. Did he force her, just like Sharon, to be with him? And she eventually just caved in and then developed feelings for him and just said, "Freak it, you're giving me this stuff or whatever, so therefore I'll do what you want." Or did she do it on her own free will? That's what I really want to know. And if y'all know the answer, put it down in the comments, okay? So that was going on. Of course, she asked about Kareem. He was like, to Grip. That's the boy named Griplin. Okay. Do you know Kareem? Okay, you know where he's at? They know where he at, but they not gonna say. Okay. So it's just a mind game being played. It's a possibility Kareem could be gone. It's a possibility that they torturing him. We don't know what's going on. At this point, Hunter is forever throwing his power around. And he trying to figure out all who she told. Did you tell Sam? Did you tell Richard? Because it'll be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, she's over him. He's getting ready to leave, and he was like, "You got my number, call me." I said, "You know what? Get out of here." Meanwhile, Sharon goes over there to Nancy's house, okay? Like Miss Nancy. Nancy was like, "Oh my God, what's going on?" I said, "Who let her in the door?" Okay, you still got your key? Because when Barry came down, it was almost as if, she bypassed him or whatever. Nancy was on the floor, sitting on the table. Sitting on the couch. And so she was like, "Listen, I need you to call Richard." "Well, Richard is at work." "Okay, well, I still need you to call him." "Well, what do you want him for?" "It ain't none of your business. Just call him." "Well, he at work. And so if he at work, he not going to answer his phone when he at work. All right. Okay, cool." Barry said, "Why don't you just wait for 3 hours until he come back?" She was like, "Okay, no, I really need to talk to him. Just call him, okay? Just call him, leave him a message or whatever." I said, "Nancy, just get up and call the man, okay?" Meanwhile, Nancy finally go do that. Barry all up in her face like, "So what's going on? It's got something to do with the president, huh?" "I know it because Denise was in the same situation. He came over there, saw her, and she ain't never came back, okay? You saw how that ended. It ended bad. Okay, tell me what's going on. Just tell me what's going on. And I'm like, I don't want to get nobody else involved in anything. Well, I'm already involved. We already involved. I said, Barry, now you getting on my nerves, okay? If the girl is telling you that she can't say anything, just listen to her, all right? Just listen to her. You already realized that something happened to Denise, so obviously you don't want the same things to happen to you or your family. So I would just be like, you know what? Do what you got to do. You know, Sharon did try to get Dale to come with her to find some stuff out. Dale said, listen, I already see what these people can do. You know, look at me. I didn't get shot the freak up. I'm not finna do that, okay? So y'all can just go ahead and play around with that if you want to, all right? Meanwhile, back at the White House, Donald up there looking for Cal still, okay? And you know, he goes over there to Alan's place, his office, and was like, get Grip on the phone, okay? And you know, tell him that I need to see him. So Alan called him, and of course, he's out there with the president, all right? So he was like, listen, I'll call him back. I said, oh, you'll tell him that you call him back like that? So, of course, Alan had to go over there and tell Donald, you know, Griplin said that he'll call you back. You know, he sounded like he was out, and I could have swore that he was out there with Hunter. What? He out there with Hunter? Oh, okay, cool. He gonna tell me he gonna call me back. I said, oh, Donald, you feeling like your hand is being pushed, okay? You are losing control, honey. All right, I see it. You know, and he's still concerned about where's Cal, okay? He trying to understand where's Cal. Meanwhile, Cal is still down there in the thing, being interrogated by Sam. And I said, Sam, you're not gonna get nothing out of Cal, okay? Because Cal is just one of those officers, one of those agents and people that, you know, they're not going to say nothing. It's going to take a lot for them to break, okay? And you haven't even scratched the surface, all right? And he was like, you want to know what's going on? I can't tell you what's going on. The only people that can tell you what's going on is Hunter, Victoria, and Donald, okay? And Sam said, you know what? Okay, we're going to let you stay up in here and sweat it out a little bit more. I said, wow. You know, when Donald find out, Donald going to be a big feeling because Griplin came back. Griplin finally came back and came to the office, and he was like, so you supposed to be my guy, right? Griplin was like, yeah, I'm your guy. He was like, no, you supposed to be my guy, right? You out here with the president, huh? Okay, you ain't telling me about this? Where did he go? Okay, it was like he went to see that girl, huh? Girl, yeah. Okay, you know he did. At the pharmacy, Griplin wanted to tell him so bad because he was trying to keep his demeanor like, sir. But as soon as Donald said he out there, he went to go see that girl, didn't he? It was like, at the pharmacy? Nigga. I mean, just all up in there, just throwing his power around and everything. I mean, the only reason why I ain't say nothing because he the president. I can't say nothing. It was like, listen, you work for me, okay? That's what it is. And what I need you to do at this point, since we supposed to be homies right now, and you on my team, okay, you on the winning team. That's what he wanted to say. He said, listen, go find out where Cal is at because I haven't heard from him. You know, he was like, yeah, he checked in on the second gate, but he didn't check in on the third, you know? So they trying to figure out what's going on with that. You know, Grip was down there doing a little configuration. And here go Alonzo, what's up? I said, Alonzo, stay out the business, okay? Alonzo just want to be in something so bad. He acting. So you was there when the whole thing happened with Jason. How you feel? Like, I mean, it's cool or whatever, but I mean, it's kind of messed up. Well, how they acting? They don't really care, do they? Man, it don't even really seem like it because they just going off like everything is all to the good. All right, like, girl, it's crazy out here. You know, it was like, what you looking up for? I said, Alonzo, get about his business. And I said, that's the one thing, like, Alonzo couldn't catch the clues, okay? Context clues is telling you to read the room. And the room is saying to you loud and clear, let Grip do what he got to do, okay? Grip did once say, God damn, nigga, can I do my business, okay? I'm man of my business, you man yours, all right? That's what you need to do. But Grip was just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and answer him. I'm trying to figure out where Cal at. That's all that I'm doing or whatever, you know. And so Sam comes in, and while they was talking, Sam was like, so what you doing here, Grip? Don't you supposed to be on vacation or something like that? No, don't you supposed to be on leave? Yeah, but, you know, I was called in to work. Okay, cool. So what you can do is you can clock out for me. Y'all ever see that guy named, his Instagram and his TikTok is Nas from the Gram, and he be doing the McDonald's skits. And he always be like, Jeremiah, you can clock out. You can clock out. Clock out for me. That's how Sam was, okay? You can clock out, Grip. All right, just go ahead and clock out. All right, clock out. Okay. He was like, listen, I'm here because Donald got me doing something, a special assignment. That's fine or whatever. You trying to find Kyle or whatever? I do that. Okay. You clock out. I'm your boss, all right? And he was like, okay, fine, fuck it. So at this point, Sam goes over there to Donald, all right? Trying to tell Donald, listen, you need to stop doing what you're doing, okay? You trying to find Kyle, I'll help you find Kyle, but you need to just calm your nerves down and quit undermining my authority, okay? Because I'm in charge of the guys, all right? And you telling them one thing and they're not listening to me, and it's making me look like I'm not doing my job right, and that's not what is happening, okay? You need me to help you find Cal, I will help you find Cal, okay? And Donald getting all up in his feelings and everything, cause his boo-boo gone. And the whole time, I know Sam is in the inside like, y'all look at him just sweating and just going off and just losing it, okay? Go ahead and swarm. This how everybody else felt about you. The stuff that you've been doing with everybody, now it's coming back to you tenfold. I said, I know that's right. That's what he was thinking. Meanwhile, with Lily, Max, and Bobby's still up in the hotel, okay? And Lily and Max, I'm not gonna lie, Max really would be me, all right? I don't want to hear this shit that's going on between you and your girl, all right? Because y'all act like a little married couple. I'm gonna do this for you, baby. I'm gonna do this for you. It's gonna be okay. But I really want Cal. Cal is locked up in the barracks, okay? So, all right. So wait a minute. After all the stuff that he did to me, he locked up. Baby, Max was over when she said that. He was like, oh, after the stuff that he did to you, it was almost as if he was trying to say, bitch, that ain't shit, okay? That ain't shit. That man tried to kill me, all right? And then he tried to go after my family. And you mad about some little water that came on you? That's how he said. He was over her. I said, I understand, all right. Lily was just, she just want that man out of there. She wants revenge. Bobby trying to, convince her everything is going to be okay. We can go off, and when all this is done and we can be together. Max was outside because they supposed to be going to see the VP. And it was like, wah. He out there acting like he was throwing up and stuff. She was like, you know what, just go ahead and go because your man's is out there waiting for you. All right. Man, when Bobby leaves, Lily gets on the phone, right? And she was like, hello? Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh. No, I'm just calling because, I need your help. I said, bitch, who the fuck you on the phone with? Because at one point, I thought she was, about to flip. And be like, this whole time she was really on Donald's side, and it was just a diversion to give Max and Bobby. I'm about to say, bitch, what? But who is this mystery person? I said, Lily, who is that? Okay, who is that? Meanwhile, Donald had came in there and talked to the president. Girl, I don't even know what the point was. His whole thing is he's tired. Donald is tired because he's just, that's exactly what he told Grip. It's like babysitting a child, okay? He's going off the rails, and it's just a mess. Victoria tried to come up in there to talk to him and let him know, you got to calm the fuck down, all right? And he's about to go and looking at stuff like he actually reading it, all right? And she said, you are illiterate as fuck. You don't even know what you're reading, so what are you doing? I said, Victoria, you gotta stop. Victoria said she was gonna meet up with the second lady, and he was like, for what? Because I told her that, we got some stuff on them. I was like, you ain't got nothing on them. We vetted them. They squeaky clean their nerves or whatever. And she was like, I mean, yeah, but I need to get her to the White House. I'm trying to fix this whole situation. I'm at least trying to do something. What the hell you up here trying to do? Mind you, earlier, when she was looking for him, she told Donald, you need to get these people out of here that don't know how to speak English. I said, excuse me? I said, bitch, are you Democratic or are you Republican? And I'm not saying, and I'm talking about this wave of Republic, okay? Because and y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen, I said, you sounding really racist. And you know, black people can't be racist. So I'm going to say, you sounding very, no, it ain't no you sounding. She was. She's prejudiced and bigotry is all that. She's a bigot and a prejudiced person. I said, girl, what? She said, that other girl came up there, she's speaking all that language and that Spanish or whatever. He said, first of all, she from and born and raised in South Carolina. Well, she done fucked up the accent and she got the accent messed up because she doing all that rolling of the R. Underlay. I said, Now see, Victoria, girl, see, this is why I'm ready for the second lady to come and whoop your ass, okay? Because you have been showing your ass all 3 seasons. And I am giving a little bit annoyed by it because, baby, that was not necessary. That lady ain't do nothing but come there to try to get a check to take care of her family. That is it. And you up here talking about something she needs to learn English. Baby, you ain't no better than the racists out there up there talking about people need to learn English up in this country. I said, girl, you got your nerves, all right? Meanwhile, VP trying to see what the wife doing. She was like, oh, I'm finna go over there and see Victoria. She trying to see what's up. Okay, cool. We'll see. Cool. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Priscilla had made some little appetizer, some tea or whatever for the VP and the first lady. And Richard was like, no, I'm gonna make that. She was like, you really think I did something to it? He said, I don't know what you did to it, but I'm gonna make it, okay? You know, and it just annoys me, the whole thing with Richard. It's like, you literally just went through this whole situation with your wife, finding out that, you know, she had a child on you, that she cheated on you, and it's like, you're making it seem as though nobody told you to stay home, okay? But I guess it's because, you know, it wasn't within the White House on the job, okay? So I guess with Priscilla, it is different because, you know, she's working with the first lady. But at the same time, it's like, be a little empathetic. I mean, you kind of went through the same thing, like the cheating situation. You know, she's going through it, yes, but you should trust her enough to actually keep herself intact, okay? Keep herself in line. Yeah, she may seem as though, you know, she pissed off or whatever, but you can tell that she's trying to keep herself together. And I know you probably risk a moment of her snapping, but I don't feel like she's really going to do that to jeopardize her job and her position and her cover, okay? Because it's too many things in play if she do that. And it's like, it's almost as if because she's a woman, she's just so fragile and I need you to get home because I don't trust you to handle your emotions. All right. You know, every time First Lady comes in there, she handles it well enough. All right. You know, even Richard was like, you told her about us. And she was like, no, I didn't tell us about us. I told her about me. Okay. That's what I told her about. And he was like, well, you got her a little shook. The girl's scared. Oh, she's scared. That's good. That's good. He said that like it was a bad thing that she was scared. She needs to be scared. Okay? She needs to know that she can't keep doing what she's doing. You know? And I'm just like, Richard, whose side are you on? Richard is a by the book type of person. And to me, he feels like he's a me person. Okay? In that sense, I could be wrong, reading it wrong. But I'm just like, that's your friend of many years. Have her back a little bit more. You know, have a little bit more understanding the fact that her freaking boss that she has no control over and she's in a position that she needs to stay because the other people that she works for got her there. You know what I'm saying? So she just can't pull out. So even if she wanted to, you know, have a little compassion about the fact that she going through this stuff and she got to see this woman every day. You know, even if she do take a couple of days off or a week off or whatever, she still got to come back and see this woman, you know? So I was just like, Richard, let that go. Richard did say, be quiet. Be quiet a little bit because, you know, that bitch be kind of hearing stuff. And as soon as he said that, she popped up in there. And she wanted to know if Victoria made the stuff. And it was like, no. Richard was like, I did it. I got it. Okay. You know, and she was asking him stuff that was meant for her. Like, did you cook this? She was like, I did that. All right. Did you this? I did that. Okay. Yes. You know, I was just like, oh, okay. You know, and then of course, Sam came up in there asking or letting her know that the second lady was there. And of course, Victoria used that as a moment to get a jab in with, you know, Priscilla, okay, to make her feel some type of way. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so silly. But I said, if Priscilla do wind up snapping, It's understandable. It's understandable, okay? So after that, well, maybe Richard do got a point, but still, it's still gonna still be there regardless, because she's just gonna, no matter if Priscilla keeps putting her, keeping her calm, keeping her cool, First Lady is just, Victoria's just gonna keep on trying and keep on trying and keep on digging. Um, VP come up in there. Second Lady, let me tell you something. I love Second Lady. Now I just seen her on some other things, and I just was like, girl, I like anybody that's gonna give it to Victoria. Okay, Victoria was like, "Wow, look at you, look at how you look." I said, "Excuse." I said, "Excuse me, why you say it like that?" She's like, "No, no. I mean, it's okay because that's how you look. All right." She was like, "Girl, what's good? Okay, you up here, you got me up here." She was like, "We're about to have lunch." She said, "No, we'll stand and we can talk about whatever it is that you're talking about. But first of all, let me just let you know, I see what you're doing." She was like, "What do you mean?" "Up here trying to make your son a scapegoat." I was like, "Oh no, no, I'm not trying to make him a scapegoat. I literally just told the truth," which she did. Okay, she told the truth. And she was like, "Girl, you're lying." She was like, "No, I actually got the proof that, my son did this, and we've been in the process of, trying to fix this whole situation for a minute now. And y'all just blew it up and tried to make it seem like, Hunter had something to do with it." She was like, "Well, we got proof that y'all knew about it a long time ago." Because Victoria said that they just found out. Girl, Second Lady said, "No, I already knew. Y'all already knew, okay?" She was like, "Well, if that's what you feel. And of course, Second Lady was talking about taking her spot and all this stuff. And she was like, "Girl, let me tell you something. If you don't get out there and you don't fix this shit, I'm gonna come after you, your family, and your nappy headed ass kids." Now, when she said that shit, I said, "Excuse me." Now, see, Victoria, first it's the whole language thing. Now the kids gotta be nappy head and everything. And I'm just like, oh, you are one hateful person, okay? And Second Lady was like, "That's cool or whatever, but I don't have to do nothing. When I'm First Lady, I let them know all of the stuff that you said." And she was like, "Girl, how you gonna let them know what I said?" "Oh, because I was recording." And I wanted her to pull out something and be like, "Here it is right here." But then again, I didn't, because I knew a fight would have ensued at that moment. And Victoria would have tried to take it. But she was like, "You dumb bitch. You know that they come up in here, you got to scan for everything before you come up in here." And I said, that may be true, but maybe she got a hidden device that can get past it. And so she was like, "All right, that's cool, but I'm gonna take this spot from you." And Richard came out there to give her something to drink, and she was like, "You're Richard? Oh, okay. You're nice. I like to get to know you and the rest of the staff when I get up in here, okay?" And then she was like, Second Lady called Victoria a bitch and everything. I said, "Oh, I love it. I love it." I said, "You better show her that you're not scared." Victoria got a little bit of competition, okay? Moving on from that, what else was going on in this episode before I cut this? Um, the whole situation with Alan. Alan took that gun, put the made sure that it was loaded, put it in his bag, walked over there to Hunter's place, or I should say his office or whatever. He was at the Oval Office. And he had his back turned. And I said, "Damn, I didn't even know he came up in there, because I ain't hear a creak or nothing." I said, "Now, this building is old as hell. So you mean to tell me they didn't fix the floorboards?" "Oh, okay, cool." So he came in there all self and everything. And I said, "So what you about to do, Alan? What you about to do?" And honestly, I can't stand when they do stuff like this in shows and movies, all right? And it's not just them. This is just the formula, okay? In a lot of movies and a lot of shows. You say that you're about to take somebody out, either they gonna go ahead and confront them, pull the gun out, pull the weapon out, put it to them, and then get his whole speech or whatever before they pull the trigger or whatever they gonna do to him. No, we ain't got time for that. Just go ahead and pull the trigger. Okay, you ain't even gotta wait till you turn around. Just go ahead and pull the trigger. I said it should be done with. But of course, that's not gonna happen, because then that means that's practically the end of the show. All right, but that was the Oval. It was an okay episode. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, and I will see y'all again. Girl, I gotta get this face down. Okay, anyway, I'll see y'all later.